Okay, well, trying to get my phone situated. So we're gonna have game two of this series between the Braves and the Phillies. 2008 Phillies replay. Now, at the moment, I have to somewhat apologize because um, my my eyes have been a little bit funky lately. Getting a little bit of just I have some issues with my eyes. So my contacts are out. I have glasses on. Um, it takes me a minute here to focus, and I'm hoping that I don't miss any reads. If I do, I apologize. But that may be part of what's going on here. But all right. So one thing before I get started, if we have time at the end of this video, I'm going to take a moment to talk about double switching. I had a question about a double switch in our last game, and it's a fair point, and I want to just bring it up and also discuss why you would do a double switch and what my line of thinking was in that last game. But let's get this one done first. See if we can get through this. So, and I'm hoping we don't need too many double switches in this game. Happen. Jurgens both pretty much hold their own in the 2008 season. They're both pretty good pitchers. I know this is a little earlier in the evening, late afternoon, so I might not have as many um, onlookers. That is quite all right. We'll get her done. You can watch after the fact, and like I said, maybe then we'll have a live audience to talk about the double switch phenomenon, if you want to call it a phenomenon, strategy, tactic. All right. Oh, and I got the hiccups now. That's not good. So at Turner Field, let's get a quick check of the weather tonight. Night game, September 17th, 13 Atlanta average conditions. So the same conditions as game one of this series, nines, and then it's 4 for lefties and 10. So 20% for lefties, 50% for righties as far as ballpark homers. So, all right, Rollins short leads off. Utley second base. Worth right. Howard first. Burrow left. Victorino center. Felice third base. Ruiz catching. And J. Happ, pitcher. I believe he's using pitcher's hitting card number 1. And let's get rolling here. Again, my eyes, I'm not at full strength here with my glasses on. This is not quite an up-to-date prescription, but we'll make do. 1-4 against a righty, Jurgens on the mound, and that will be ballpark single 1-9. And it's a 9 right on the money, so Rollins reaches. Okay, Jurgens abysmal at holding runners on, +8. Brian McCann +1, so Rollins might be able to steal even. I mean, they're holding him, but he could probably steal even without a lead. But we'll try to get him one anyway. That's a 2. That's not going to get him a lead. But I'll tell you what, with Utley batting second, we're going to hit and run, and we will take our lumps with the stolen base if the conditions call for it. So there is a potential wild pitch. Jurgens 1-3 wild pitches, and it's an 11. 3-7. Well, that would be a 1-2 double. So, well, wait. Well, we said we were going to hit and run. So we don't go for the hit and run, or we don't go for that. We go for the hit and run roll because it's a 3, and he is an A because they're holding Rollins on. The batter misses the pitch, so we do have to check for stolen base. 1-15 because Rollins is 14. Add 5 for the hold rating. Arm, most you can have is 5 up or 5 down. but then you subtract 2, or no, subtract 4 because it is it's the weaker second number. So 1 to 15, he will have a stolen base, and he is able to steal on the hit and run. So we'll stay with Utley. He'll complete his at bat here. 6-10 against a lefty. That's another ballpark single, 1 to 9. Likely to be a liner to second base, 1 to 9, and it's a 10, so that will be the first out. Jason Worth. Since Atlanta played all rookies and scrubs, then maybe 5-10 against a righty. That's a grounder to short. Infante 4E52. That's a 14. Still gets to it, and he will make the play on that, but no advance from the runner. Let's see if, let me just see what it says. $14 is a G2, so still no, well, it's a decide, and the Phillies are not going to chance trying to take third. Rollins made some base running gaffes over the years, but he's not going to make one there. So Howard with 2 outs. And a potential wild pitch again, 1 to 3. And there's a 4, so just barely misses out on a wild pitch. And there's a 5-8. Lefty grounder to first, and it's going to be out of the inning as Kochman makes the play. So, yeah, the Braves now with Jair Scrub Jurgens, 368, 13-10, 31 starts. And we got Martin Prado hitting 320, scrub. Kelly Johnson, 287, scrub at second base. Chipper Jones, scrub at third. And Brian McCann catching. I'll quit using the scrub, but Omar Infante short. Kochman at first base. Frank Horan right, and yeah, Josh Anderson in center. Hit, I think in this short, he hasn't had much time, but I think he's hitting 400 or something like that right now. And then Jurgens on the mound. So Prado. Oh, and I forgot to put the 0 for the Phillies. Prado against Happ. Yeah, I mean, last game they did, and 2-5 against that's a triple for Prado, so he obviously has mailed this game in. Kelly Johnson. .211, grounder to short. It's going to score the run. So 1-0 Braves. RBI for Kelly. And now Chipper Jones with nobody on base. We don't need to roll the D20 anymore. Run scored 2-2. Well, I could have used that the first time. It's a line out to third base. Max, that would have been a nice thing to have with the runner on third. But 2 outs now, Brian McCann. 1-8. That'll be a grounder to second base. Last game, Atlanta mailed it in before. Yeah, well, and I want to talk about the double switch because yeah, I got a comment about that, and I think it's worth mentioning, and I put a 0 down here for Atlanta. They got 1. So pat the bat. Yeah, and with the pitcher too, 6'5", that against a righty, that's a fly ball to left. That'll be out number 1. The pitcher was not so good either, but 1-9, grounder to second for out number 2. Probably going to play it real deadpan here for the most part. Pedro Feliz. I'm just trying to focus. That's going to be a base hit for Feliz. My eyes are somewhat irritated right now, so I'm just kind of like I'm trying to get through these games and just trying to focus on getting the right rolls. And so if you consider me deadpan normally, that's going to be a grounder. Third out, Chipper Jones makes the play. If you consider me deadpan usually, I'm probably going to be even more so today because I'm not, I felt a little bit better. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Um, did try to take a nap. I took a couple hours off today and tried to take a little nap, but helped a little bit. But like I said, my eyes are kind of like causing me some. Anyway, Omar Infante, just a little bit of discomfort. 6'9", righty, and he's going to single. So Infante, not much of a stolen base threat. Kochman could try hitting and running here with Kochman. He is a guy that hits into his share of double plays. And lefty, what the heck? Let's do it. They're not holding Infante on, but he's still gonna be a B hit and run candidate. And that is a 5. And a B5 is a single, so that works out to perfection for the Braves. And first and third, with nobody out. Jeff Francoeur. Hap's got to knuckle down here. The Phillies will give up the run for a double play, playing with the infield back here. 1-7, that's a strikeout. That helps them. Kochman doesn't steal, so Josh Anderson, another guy that's not so great when it comes to hitting against lefties, but we'll see what happens here. 2-8, another strikeout, and you're going to get the pitcher up, so Hap may be able to work out of this. We'll see. So Jurgens batting from the right with 2 outs. Pitcher's hitting card number 1 as well. And a potential passed ball, 1-2 for Ruiz. It's a 7, so not going to get nabbed by that roll. What about this? 5-8. And he strikes him out. So he does knuckle down, and it's time for the Phillies bats to start producing. Of course, they're leading off with Hap here in the third. And, yeah, Derek wasn't trying to get snarky with you earlier, but, I mean, I will take whatever advantage I can get from how they start with their lineups. It would have been great if they had played Lillibridge and, pulled off some high schooler from the, rookie league to have a go at it here, but I would have loved that. But instead, we got Jurgens, who is pretty respectable. Anyway, Hap now, and he gets one off of his pitcher's hitting card. That'll be a strikeout. So 1 down, and J. Roll, who singled and stole. That's a 3-5, a grounder to first, and Kochman will race him to the bag and win. Chase Utley, 2 outs now. 3-3, another ballpark single chance. He lined out the last time. That's a 1-9, and he lines it out again. 1-2-3 for Jurgens here in the third. And we'll go to the bottom of the inning. So Prado leads off. 1-7. That is a fly ball to center and will be caught. 1 out. Well, I'll tell you what, Derek, it's one of the more frustrating aspects of this year. This season is their record, 17 over. Yeah, it's it's like dogging me here in a way. So Hap pretty decent at holding. We're still give Johnson a chance, and a 5 means he will get the lead. with one out, but so Happ and Ruiz. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know, 1 to 10. He's still a fair chance. And there you go. He steals. It was a 1 to 10. A little bit of a fishing expedition there, but it works. So Chipper Jones batting from the right 4-5 strikes him out. Happ has so far done pretty well with the chips down here, and so 2 outs, runner in scoring position, and it's Brian McCann 5-4 lefty. And a fly ball to center. Victorino 1E2 will take that chance. As long as we don't get something ungodly high on this roll here. And that's going to be an out. And works around the single stolen base combo. And we'll go to 4. So Jason Worth and the Phillies put something together here. Another potential single. 1 to 9. We've seen this before, and they get an 8 this time. So a leadoff single again for the Phillies. They weren't able to take advantage the last time. Worth needs a 7 to get a lead. And with Howard at the plate, he will try to get that. And he does. So 19. And Jurgens, with it's going to be a 1 to 19 roll. So only a 20. Gets him thrown out. So Worth will take second. So Howard going to continue his at bat here after Worth gets a great jump, taking advantage of Jurgens. 6-3 lefty, grounder to the pitcher. Jurgens 2E8, 2 and a 6. That's a G3. I think that would move the runner up. And let's see. Yeah, he'll make the play on it. But G3, I think that's with runner on second. Right. Let's see. Well, we got to go decide. We're just going to have it be 1-3. Worth doesn't tempt fate here. Still has another bat or two coming up here that's got a chance. So Burl. 2-10. That is a long drive. Now, not a great ballpark for this, but 1 to 10. Could it be? It'd be a 2-1 lead if he can get it. 1 to 10, and it's out of here. And it's gone. Home run, Pat Burrell and the Phillies take a 2-1 lead. Worth happy to, I think that's home run number 41 for Pat the Bat. All right, so Victorino now. 1-8, he draws a walk. That brings up Pedro Feliz. Well, with the double play in order, Victorino is going to try and take off here, and he'll probably steal if he doesn't get a good lead, and he doesn't. 1 to 15 as he's being held on. And we got some stolen bases in this game so far. That's good. But now Feliz, can he put one through the infield and get that run home? 1-7. I don't think that's going to do it. Well, that's a walk. It's going to set up the double play again. And brings up Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 1 so far. First and second, 1 out. 5-9 righty. Grounder to short. This is Infante 4E52. And I didn't say they were holding Victorino at second, but I feel like you have to with 1 out. And let's see, it's Ruiz a righty. So, but Infante wouldn't be responsible. So it's a 4E52 still. So, and he's not part of the hold, so it's still a 4. And a 19 stuck up there. So that's a double play ball. Now, the 52 is where he's going to be a little bit in trouble. Let's see what happens. That's a 14. So let's see, 52 and 14. And he makes the play. That ends the inning. So 6-4-3. But they do pick up 2 runs on the home run. Sat in your hotel room in Hanover. Oh, Saturday. Wait, no, sat in my hotel. Yeah, good, Alan. Very, very good. Glad to have you join us here. So, Phillies take a 2-1 lead, and Happ goes back out to work. And it'll be Infante to lead off. Singled in his first at bat, but this will be a fly ball to center that will be caught by Victorino. Again, my not feeling the greatest, and this is a big hit here, more or less a ballpark home run chance. It's 1-10 on the 1-4. Is it going to go? It sure does, and the game is tied at 2. Kochman takes Happ deep, and we're knotted up. Jeff Francoeur, 6-8. Against a righty, that's a fly ball to Burrell. Burrell grabs it, and that's 2 outs. Josh Anderson against a lefty, 5-6. Fly ball to right, Worth in on that and makes the catch, but we're tied up here at Turner Field. So it'll be pitcher Jurgens. Oh, wait, no, excuse me, the pitcher Happ leading off for the Phillies. Top of the 5th. 5'11 lefty. Fly ball to left field. Prado is playing left today. 4E16. 4 and a 19. So Prado is going to get there. And then it's a matter of whether 13 on E16 allows him to make the catch. So E16 and 13. And unfortunately for the Braves, an E16 and a 13 is a 2-base error. So 5-10 batting from the left. This is a grounder to short. Won't move the runner up most likely. This is Infante, 4E52. Not holding the runner, 4 and 6. Uh-oh. 4 and 6. Let's see what we got here. That is a single 1. It is going to move the runner. I was going to say if it's a high number, it wouldn't, but... And then the E52 and 8. Let's double check. No error, but that will be a single, and it's going to make first and third with nobody out. And let's see. When are the Braves going to start getting people ready to rock and roll in this game? I don't think they needed many. Let's see. How far did Jurgens go? He went 5 innings, so this is about as far as he got in this game. Then he went to Vladimir Nunez. So we'll get old Vladimir warming up. And, well, Rollins is going to try to take a bag again. He's already gotten 1 stolen base. So let's see if he can do it. 4, 5, or 6, and he gets a 6, so he will go. That's basically 1-19. That's a 10. So in there. So second and third. Braves. How are they playing this? Infield in? With nobody out, boy. Hate to go infield in the 5th, but I also wonder if without a force play, if you do it. Well, we're going to take that chance. Infield in here against Utley. Utley's a power hitter, so he's probably going to hit the ball in the air. 310. This one is hit deep. It is a ballpark shot, 1 to 10. Or no, this is lefty, 1 to 4. 1 to 4, so 20% chance. This would be a sack fly if it's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it rolls to 1. It is out of here. Home run, Chase Utley, and that is a big hit. And that, I think that's going to be it for Jurgens. I mean, let's see. I mean, he's a 6-inning pitcher, but that's his what? So he's given up 5. It's now 5 to 1. No, 5 to 2. And nobody on. They're going to let him take a couple more batters here. He's not tired yet. So Worth, I think, going to try and help out the bullpen here a little bit. 5-2 Phillies. Chase Utley goes yard. Again, I'm just trying to keep my 4-9 righty. That is a 1 to 4 triple. So this is, I think, going to be it for Jurgens. I was going to try and let him get through this inning, but there is a 3. So there you go. Another extra base hit. That's a triple, and that will be it for him. Pulling the plug. So let's see. And Nunez has. Let's see, what kind of center fielder do we have on the bench? Well, even though Happ's still in the game, I think, let's see, let's take a look. Any others? Prado's not, Frank Core's not really. It's going to have to be Gregor Blanco. So we're going to do a little double. We are going to do a double switch here. And he'll be playing in center field. Really? I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'll be right back.